Hello, people. This is Drop the Mic, Live Mic. I'm Shannon E, and it is Sunday night. So go to my bio, and I need you to click on the link. I need you to subscribe to my YouTube page so you can catch Drop the Mic also on YouTube. Okay. If you are unable to catch it on Instagram, I need you guys to go to my YouTube page. All right. Listen, guys, y'all know how we do on Sunday, each and every Sunday. 9 p.m. I need you guys to share this live with each and everybody that you know. All right. At least with 5 people, 2 will join. There are a power in numbers. There's a power in numbers, guys. And I need you guys to understand. If you click the share button for 5 people, there will be at least 2 joining my live tonight. Okay. So I need you guys to go and do that. Like, let's get it. As I go into this topic that we're going to discuss tonight, first and foremost, I'm going to share. I'm going to share this live. I can't ask for what I'm not doing, right? Like, so I have to share with 5 people as well. Okay. Guys, I've been playing with these filters on Instagram, honey. Playing with these filters on Instagram, and I got to say to myself, like, I'm looking freaking cute tonight. Okay, on Instagram. Bucci, can you please give me a water? Can you please give me water? So before we get into it tonight, guys, I want to introduce you to my topic. Okay, my topic is cheaters. Okay, the topic of discussion for tonight is cheaters. Okay, the topic of discussion for tonight is cheaters, guys. Let's get right into it. Yes, Lord. For those who've been following me for a while, like on Instagram and things of that nature, like I used to play music, right? In my intro, when I used to come on and things like that, it'd be like a little forum where there's like music to go along with what we're going to discuss on tonight or whatever case may be. But then, you know, Instagram started doing its own thing, not allowing whatever. But now I see that Instagram is starting to allow music again. So I might get back into the music, okay? Because we all know that music is everything. That's 1. Music requires spirituality. That's 2. And it just gives us a rhythm to get started. You understand what I'm saying? So, but for now, we're going to do what we can. I'm going to pin the topic of discussion for tonight in the comment section. So therefore, as people come along, they don't have to be asking me, like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? We're talking about cheaters. We're talking about cheaters. Okay, on tonight. That's what we talking about. Yes. Okay, we're talking about cheaters on tonight, guys. Cheaters. Everybody can relate or has been familiar when it comes to being a cheater, knowing a cheater, engaging with a cheater, enhancing a cheater's performance, friend, family, or foe of a cheater, just all of those things. You understand what I'm saying? Cheater is not a thing. Cheater is a characteristic trait or attribute, or, like something extra provided to the source. That's what that is. So we all have experience when it comes to cheating or being a cheater. Okay. Tonight's conversation, I really want to get into the purpose. I want to get into the mental health part of cheating. I want to get into the mental illness part of cheating. I would love to touch bases on, where the root and the dynamic of cheating revolves around. Okay. I say it all the time. We're just ordinary people. Like, we don't know which way to go. You understand what I'm saying? But does that relate to cheating though? You understand? So I'm just going to wait till a few people come on, and then we can get the show started. This is a new page, guys. So a lot of people are kind of unfamiliar with where I do my lives. And which page I'm doing my lives based off of. So I'm constantly reminding people that Drop the Mic Live Mike has its own entity now. Like, for real. You understand? They don't need Drop the Mic Live Mike does not need to use China Black 007 page. Okay. However, with that being said, I have to constantly engage. So let's get started. It is 9:06 on the dot. There are two types of cheaters, right? The topic of discussion for tonight is cheaters. Two types of cheating, okay? We have emotional cheating and we have physical cheating, okay? Most affairs or most engagement and entanglements, right, revolves around both. So it revolves around the emotional side and it revolves around the physical side. Let me back up for a minute. Let me just back up for a minute real quick. What I like to do is inform you guys of where I come up with these topics, right? So I made awareness maybe like a few nights ago, whatever the case may be, that there is a culture going on Instagram. There's a culture going on Instagram and all social media platforms when it comes to relationships, the engagement between a man and a woman. Okay. No one wants to have the hard conversations and the hard topics when it comes to cheating. Okay. Not only that, in addition to that, like, we have normalized cheating to the point of no return. Okay, to the point of where these topics are no longer topics. Okay, it's kind of like a expectancy. It's kind of like a it's definitely a norm. It's kind of like a just like an everyday routine. You understand what I'm saying? And it's become an acceptance as well. Okay, with cheating. All right. We're not going to go into relationships or dynamics or situationships that revolve around two people agreeing to be able to date other people. We're going to stay on topic when there is an agreement, where there is a commitment, where there is some type of rapport that says that we are dating each other and only each other. Okay, so we're going to stay in the realms of that. Okay, because this conversation could get kind of out of control and then it could be all type of dynamics to it and this, and the third. So no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to stay on topic and we're going to be like, look, we're talking about the ones, that know, they know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they know. So, hold on a minute. What's this? My bad, y'all. Okay, my bad, y'all. My bad. So we're gonna stay on topic with that, and we're talking about that, right? So emotional and physical cheating, two different things, but both go together. It makes the dynamic even greater when it comes to cheating and things of that nature. Okay, what is a cheater? Who is a cheater? What is a cheater? What are cheaters do? Like, what does that mean? Like, you understand what I'm saying? And then just to be clear, I also did some research in regards to this topic, because I don't only want it to be opinion based. Okay. Opinion based is cool, but it's kind of like the blind leading the blind. Every scenario is different. Every situation is different. And that's valid. However, there are also what I would call ethical codes or ethics to, the dynamic. Okay, there's generalizations, right? And then there's specifics when it comes to relationships and cheating and things like that. However, the generalization of things is something that cannot be denied, is something that structures exactly what it is that we're talking about and makes us feel the way that we're feeling when we are actually cheating or getting cheated on. Okay, so I definitely did some research. I say all of that to say I did some research in pertaining to my opinion as well, in pertaining to my experience as well, and in pertaining to experiences that I've seen from other people. You understand? So a cheater, a person who gets dishonest, excuse me, who acts dishonestly in order to gain an advantage. Okay. A person who acts dishonestly in order to gain an advantage. This is what a cheater is. Okay. Not only is that a cheater, but sounds like a liar to me. You understand? And with cheating comes lying, and with lying comes cheating. And this is exactly why they say what they say. That's why, and it's also good to research because you will understand why people say what they say. Okay. Nothing comes out of nowhere, and most things come from somewhere. Okay. 20 to 25% of married men cheat, and between 10 to 15% of married women cheat. Okay. As I was posting throughout this week, as I was definitely like putting up some memes and stuff like that, or whatever case may be, it had a lot to do with men cheating, right? And I kind of was like trying to stay away from that, but I didn't really see memes and things like that in regards to women cheating. It was more about the men. It was even men discussing men cheating. Okay, that was different, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I definitely posted it, because this is not a woman bashing thing. And I told you guys, and I told you fellas that I'm gonna get more NCI this year, okay? Because y'all be all up in a woman's business, so we about to get all up in y'all's. All right, but for the most part, I just need you to understand that this has nothing to do with a woman bashing thing. Okay, men are coming out, they're speaking out, and they are making it clear to the woman what is going on with them. Okay, and I love it. I'm all here for it. You know what I'm saying? But that was one of the things. So we know due to research, and we know due to the empowerment of a man, okay, that the facts are that men cheat more than women. Okay. I'm going to touch bases on both men and women tonight, but I just had to be clear on that. Men cheat more than women, according to sources, and more married men cheat more than more married women. Okay, so let's just be clear on that. That's on that. On that. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. All right. So all right, I'm still sharing this live, guys. Every time I pause, don't worry about it. I'm just sharing my live. All right. So, do all men cheat? Do all men cheat? Do all men cheat? Do all women cheat? What are we doing? Are we all cheating? Are we just all out here cheating? So obviously, when it comes to any type of scenario, there's not an all, or there's not an all. We can never just group things together. That's not something that we can do. There is always an exemption to the rules. There are different strokes for different folks, and then it's like different scenarios or whatever the case is. So no, all men do not cheat. All women do not cheat. I posted up some videos that, let me see if I could pull up one of the videos. Let me just see real quick, because I'm just learning how to play with this stuff. Hold on. I took my filter away. Okay, let me stop playing with this. This is not going anywhere. All right, so Yeah. No, all men do not cheat. All women do not cheat. You understand what I'm saying? That is not the case. So when we're discussing, when women say, "Oh, all men cheat," or when a man says, "all women cheat," or whatever the case may be, that's very inaccurate. That's very inaccurate. So sense is a little ignorant. Um, no, I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to majority, and if you want to go the majority route, then we can do that. Hold on. Okay. When it comes to the majority, and yeah, we can go to majority route, and the majority basically says that men cheat more than women. All right. Um, how can you tell if your partner has cheated or is cheating? Okay. So I just named a few things, and in my research, these are a few things that lets me know that how you can tell like your partner is cheating, or if you are getting cheated on or is cheating. So changes in communication. Okay, changes in communication. Let's say, for example, that you guys are the type of couple that are like best friends. You guys are communicating about everything. You guys talk about everything. Everything is not a thing for y'all to where y'all can't talk about it or whatever case may be. So now all of a sudden, like the communication has lessened. The dynamic between the best friendship has lessened. You understand what I'm saying? That right there will let you know real fast, real quick, that your partner may be cheating. Okay. If they're talking to you less, they may be talking to somebody else more. You can tell in your people. Now, I'm not saying that's always the case, but if that is if that happens to be the situation, like in any situation that, how can I say, like if that happens to be your situation and your dynamic where your partner is talking to you effectively, and then all of a sudden that's not happening anymore, then that could be your situation. That's what I was trying to say. So, more time spent away from home. Okay. You guys are living together. You guys are in the home together. All of a sudden, the person is not coming straight home. The person is finding other things to do. The person is not spending as much time and present in the home, things of that nature. Like these are the things that is contributing to that. Okay. Attitude changes. Like, all right, so y'all got positive energy all the time, right? Even in bad situations, y'all able to be positive. The person is able still to be on a certain time, but then now they always have attitude. They're moody as hell. They always got an attitude. It's always something. Like you don't know what you feel like. They got you to the point where you're feeling like you're doing something wrong, right? Because they always have an attitude. But in reality, that can just be a trait of them cheating. Okay, they don't, it's kind of like one of those things, like when people don't really want to be around you like that, like they're going to show you that they don't really want to be around you like that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get aggravated. They're going to get irritated. They're going to, kind of just show you like they don't really want to be around you like that. So the attitude, right? Lying. Okay. There's gonna be more consistent. Yes, cheaters. That's what we talking about tonight. Share my live, Redstone. Share my live. So he said attitude changes, lying. Okay, all of a sudden, your partner's lying more. Like you can tell that they're lying more. You're catching them in the lies, and they're just lying for no reason. You understand what I'm saying? As opposed to they weren't lying before. Avoidance. Okay, avoidance. Not wanting to discuss certain conversations. That goes back to the changes in communication. Okay. If there's something to be discussed, if your relationship is not going the way it's supposed to be going, and one party wants to talk about it and one party wants to resolve it, and the other party is like, like, they're just doing anything to avoid having these conversations. They're doing anything to avoid being around you, period. Let's say you're not in a relationship, and you're just starting to like get to know somebody or whatever the case may be. They may be avoiding you as well because they may be interested in someone else. Okay. They accuse you of cheating. Oh my God. This is you dropping bombs. Yes, I am dropping bombs, baby. Yes, I am. Because you know what? No, seriously though, this conversation needs to be had. This is definitely a conversation that needs to be had. Cheaters, cheating, all of that. Seriously, this is a conversation that needs to be had. So they accuse you of cheating. This is a big one, right? This is a huge, huge, huge one. And I'm going to tell you why this is a huge one. Not only because it's true, but because you can use this one in manipulation as well. Okay? Hear me out. Not only because this is true, but you can also use the same one in manipulation tactics. So let me give you guys an example. So your person is accusing you of cheating all the time. You're a cheater. Just, however you guys say it or whatever case may be, but you're accusing your person of cheating, right? That person could turn around and say, no, you're the cheater because you're accusing me of cheating, right? And that can be accurate. That can actually be facts. That you are projecting, you are mirroring, whatever you guys want to call it, right? But you're definitely projecting. That can be accuracy. Like, nah, this person is only coming at me like that because they doing something. They got to be doing something, right? But then it can also be used as a tactic as to say, you're cheating on me and you're doing this and you're doing that, or whatever the case may be. And the other person can say, oh, no, you're just projecting an X, Y, and Z. But in reality, you really are doing what this person is saying that you're doing. You really are. So that's why that is a big one. That one can definitely be misused. Okay. But that one is a big one. But 9 times out of 10, I will say this. If you are constantly accusing someone of cheating, you are cheating. You are cheating, or you are thinking about cheating, or you want to cheat, or you have cheated. And we're going to get into that tonight as well. Okay. Another one, indifferences. All of a sudden, you're not like compatible with this person anymore. Like, there's so many indifferences going on. There's so many different type of like views. Okay. As opposed to before. Now, I know people change, and I know people change overnight. Period. Like, we change all day, every day. People change. Okay. But what I do also know is that certain things that you guys agree upon due to how intelligent you are, or due to like how compatible you guys are in certain ways, or whatever case may be, has a lot to do with your similarities. So once those go away, right, and intentionally go away, right, because you can just see the change or whatever case may be, then something may just be brewing at. Okay, so we just gonna get off of that. And just to be clear, this is not 99% of the accuracy, because sometimes things do look like one thing and it could be the total difference. I am very aware of that. I am an optimistic person and I'm here for it. Okay. However, a lot of the times it is what it is. That's what's going on, and that's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So, is it okay to say a man or a woman can make a man or a woman cheat? Have you ever been in a situation where you're like, you're getting cheated on, or you feel like you want to cheat or whatever? And we're going to keep it real. We just going to keep it real tonight. Like, you feel like you want to cheat or whatever case may be. So you go and cheat. And then next thing you know, you're like, well, it's your fault that I cheated because you weren't doing this and you weren't doing that. And you didn't meet the standards. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Have you ever been in one of those predicaments? Have you ever made someone feel like they are that? They ain't shit. They got you just out here cheating. They got you out here doing the most. Have you ever made someone feel like that? Have you ever felt like that? Let me tell you something. We have choices in life. God has blessed us with discernment, choices. He's blessed us with everything. Period. One of them being choices. Okay. And when you make a decision and when you make a discernment and you make a choice, okay, you may be, and this is me keeping it real. You may base it off of experience, because every action has a reaction. So you're going to base it off of experience. But what I need you guys to understand is that you can feel, but once you react, that's all on you. That's all on you. That accountability is you. We have choices in the way that we choose to react, even if it's a reaction as opposed to an action. We have choices. And the choices that we choose to make and the choices that we choose to tap into has nothing to do with what the other person is doing or has done to you. The experience that we have is something that you feel. So your feelings are going based off of your experiences, but your actions are not. And if you allow it to, then it's still for you to hold yourself accountable. So no, it is not okay. It is not okay to say a man or a woman can make a man or a woman cheat. I do not think, in my opinion, right, this is where my opinion comes in as opposed to research. I do not think at no given time, day or night that cheating is acceptable, that you should feel like you have a reason to cheat. You may feel like, damn, like I was being loyal or whatever the case may be. And I, like maybe I shouldn't have been being loyal. You understand what I'm saying? But that's because in the mix of your feelings being hurt and things like that. And if you were truly a loyal person, or you were truly giving your all, or things of that nature, like you might feel like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. And that's okay. Like I said, feel. But once you act and once you react, you gotta stand on that. That's you. You gotta stand on that. And you gotta hold yourself accountable. No one else. Okay. So that's just to be clear. Does cheating make the relationship better? Does cheating make the relationship better? I'm asking this question, guys, because some people have said that cheating does make the relationship better. Some people feel that if you go outside of your relationship, if you're having problems in your relationship, and once you go outside of your relationship, you may come back a better person for your person. I don't know. I can't really explain that. I don't really know how that makes sense. I don't know how that's conducive. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that. Cheating will not make your relationship better. Your relationship is not in shambles, or your relationship is not going through something because of someone else. So why would your relationship get better because of someone else? Or engaging with someone else? Or being entangled with someone else? Like sharing your energy with someone else and then bringing it back to your relationship. Like, why would that make it better? How could that make it better? Are they trying to say that this person is making you feel better so you can go home and make your person feel better? That is weird as hell. And that's definitely no accountability. If you need someone else to help you help your person feel better, you might as well have the person make your person feel better. Because what we doing? Like, what we doing? No, I do not agree that cheating makes the relationship better. Cheating makes the relationship worse. Does cheating matter when it comes to being single or married? A lot of people really respect the fact of that word single as opposed to married. Like when you do your paperwork or whatever the case may be, are you single? Are you married? Like a lot of people rock with that, but then there's a lot of people that don't. Like, so they feel like if they're in a relationship, they're in a relationship. It doesn't matter if they're married or not. It's just like, nah, like I feel that no, being in a relationship, single, right? Labeled as single, but you're in a relationship does not give you the right to cheat. Okay. We're making a commitment to say you're not seeing anyone else and I'm not going to see anyone else. Okay. Now what I will say is that there's a lot of relationships out here that already just has the mindset of that and they're just going into it like that, like, oh, you're not supposed to be dealing with nobody else and I'm not supposed to be dealing with anyone else, but they never really had that conversation, right? They never really made it clear on that. So now people just doing whatever they want to do. Okay. But to stay in topic and to stay on topic, like, no, it doesn't matter if you're married or not. If you make a commitment, if you are acting and behaving in a way that you are committed, then you are committed. And you need to adjust whatever kinks you got going on or whatever case may be, because it will be considered cheating if you go outside of that commitment. Hey, queen. And that's just on period. So whatever. You could try to dissect it however you want to dissect it or whatever case may be. But once you make a commitment and once you're showing that you're committed to somebody, then yes, you are cheating if you go outside of that. Like, that's just that. Okay. What are some examples of cheating? What are some examples of cheating? Let's get into it. What are some examples of cheating? So this is where the research comes in. Having deep phone calls, because I could say what I want to say all day, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I could be like, oh, you cheating by doing this, or you cheating by doing that. Some people don't look at cheating to be the same. You know what I'm saying? Some people are okay with certain things that's going on. Some people are not okay than me with certain things going on. So it's just like all over the place. So we're gonna stick with the generalization. Having deep phone calls with someone else about everything you think and feel without your partner's knowledge or permission. Anything that you have to hide from your partner, I feel like is a threat to your relationship. And a threat to your relationship is cheating. Okay? A threat to your relationship is cheating. Anything you gotta hide in your relationship is like cheating. Okay, because you're being honest for your own advantage. Okay, and I mean, like, I'm talking about like with people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, obviously, if you gotta hide something or whatever the case is, or you feel like you gotta hide something, you're being dishonest. But when it is labeled cheating, it's the dishonesty with people. So anyone that you are engaging with and you're having deep conversations with, and without your partner knowing or without your partner being able to know, because we don't necessarily have to tell our partners every single thing, and we don't as people, you understand? And that's okay. But if you feel like you can't because of the dynamic of the conversation, that's considered cheating. Just saying. I ain't say it. The research said it. You know what I'm saying? And most people agree. So that's that. Writing long romantic sexual letters to someone else. How many of y'all be on y'all Love Jones shit? Like writing the letters, poetry, telling someone how you feel, getting real deep. You know what I'm saying? Like real deep. Even in your journals, you understand? Like that would be considered cheating. Sorry. So whoever it is, but I'm not sorry, but that would be considered cheating. Closing off from your partner emotionally and finding solace in someone else. Listen, I had a conversation. I have conversations all the time, right? But one of the conversations that I had, like one of my homegirls, whatever case may be, was like, I'm not with the whole friendship thing with the opposite sex. I'm not with that, right? What I just mentioned could be one of the reasons as to why. Okay, closing off from your partner emotionally and finding solace in someone else. Okay, we're gonna speak to the people that we feel comfortable with. That's just that. That's just that. We're gonna speak to the people that we feel most comfortable with. Okay, but if you don't find a comfortability in the person that you're with to be able to talk to this person, hi Queen, what's going on, Quay? If you're not finding a comfortability, share my live, Quay. Just share my live, boo. If you're not finding a comfortability in the person that you're with to be able to have a conversation with them, right, and speak to them, the way that you should be talking to them, and you're talking to someone else like that of the opposite sex, then there's a problem, Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, you're cheating. You're cheating. That's the emotional connection. You are cheating. Like, period. You're cheating. You know, there should not be anything that you feel like you cannot talk to your partner about. Seriously. Even when it's uncomfortable. Okay. I'm like I said, I get uncomfortability. I get the uncomfortability. And you may not want to talk to them right then and there. It may not be the time. It may not be the place. You understand what I'm saying? But at some point, you are connecting with your partner in a deeper spiritual, emotional, physical way that you should not be connecting with anyone else. Okay. And that's why it would, possibly be considered cheating. And if it's not considered cheating, shit, it's just wrong. Like, don't do that. Okay. Can you be in love and cheat? Can you be in love and cheat? Can you be in love and cheat? So I got different views on that. Listen. Okay. Let me be clear. You're definitely not in love and cheating. Okay, because we have the in love, we have the love, and then we got the IKEA. Okay, you're not in love and cheating. Okay, especially for a woman. You are not in love and cheating. Okay, you might be infatuated. You might be in lust. All right, you might be in those things, but in love and cheating, you're not. Absolutely not. Okay, you are. Now, what I will say is this: when it comes to cheating, a lot of people, and mainly men, they'll feel like, well, I'm not cheating on her because I don't love her. Okay. They'll even say men don't cheat because, they're out of love or whatever case may be. Like, men can sleep with women and absolutely have no feelings for that woman, or men can sleep with women and it doesn't mean that they don't love who they're with. I don't know if I agree with that one. Right. I don't think, I do know that men operate different from us. Yes, I do. But I definitely think that a man cares about who he's sleeping with. Unless he's just like a prostitute or something. Unless you're like a prostitute, he's getting paid for the services, something like that. But or unless it's like some one night stand, wow night, one of those or whatever case may be. Like, you didn't even know you was going to do what you was going to do type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but staying focused. If this is someone you've come across, if this is someone that's pretty to you, if it's someone that you seem a little interested in, y'all have had conversations or whatever the case may be, and then, it just happened to where it went there. I don't think that you are so in love with the person that you're with, right? And would do something like that to them. I don't. I do not. I think that even if you love the person, I think that, love is love, like I said. But when it comes to that in love, like, I don't think that you're in love doing that. You may have even fallen out of love at that point. You know what I'm saying? And this is why you're doing what you're doing. But I don't see that, like, for a man or a woman. Okay, especially for a woman. Like when we in love, we in it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So, um, but I don't see that for men either, because I've seen men in love, and I do know that they are truly in love. You know, there's like the person that they're in love with, like they can't, that person can't do no wrong in their eyes, and they ain't trying to do no wrong to them. You know, so yeah, like, nah. Are cheaters afraid of something? Are cheaters afraid of something? Let me think. I say yes. I say yes. Yes, I do think that cheaters are afraid. Um, and it's betraying themselves. Okay, so I've cheated, I've gotten cheated on, right? And speaking from a place of cheating, okay, um, I I can say as a grown up now that yes, I was in fear of something. I didn't look at it like that back then. I didn't look at it like, I'm scared of anything or whatever case may be. I just looked at it like, I ain't getting what I want. So what, or this nigga ain't conforming, X, Y, and Z. Let me go and do what I need to go and do. But the reality of it is, in my opinion, is the mindset of being betrayed or not having the control or not having the upper hand, right? And let me explain myself better. So when we're in a relationship, if we are not getting the things we want from our partners, if we are not feeling great, if we're not feeling appreciated or whatever the case may be, our minds automatically go to the negative. Our minds either go to our partner is cheating on us, something's funny, something's not right, something doesn't feel right. Our partner is doing something. Something is... So before they do that to me, because I'm already seeing the signs, right? I'm already seeing what's going on. I'm already seeing how this moving. In order for me to not feel the hurt and the consequences of what I think they're doing, I'm gonna go and match their energy. I'm gonna go and match the energy. And then we put all these things in our head because I'm better than this and I'm better than that and I'm pretty and I'm this thing got me fucked up, right? And we go and match the energy. That was me, young. That was young me, right? I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. But in reality, not knowing subconsciously, I was afraid of something. And it was afraid of being the only person to this person, giving my all, my 150% to my person or whatever the case may be, and they are not reciprocating it back at all or meeting me halfway. Okay? So I think that's exactly what it is when it comes to cheaters, when it comes to people cheating on today, grown ass adults and all. That's exactly what's going on. Okay? You have to feel in control. People want to feel in control. In reality, you're not in control. You have no control. You have no control over what other people do. You have no control over what other people do. Not one. So what you do is what you have control over. And if you choose to do a reaction to the action, then you're really playing yourself. Okay? Depending on the reaction. But if you're choosing to go out and try to match energy, all right, because you want to have the control, you still don't have the control. People are going to do what the hell they want to do. And that's just that. Okay? They need the one up. And I'm seeing that a lot. And I think that that's the big problem. I think that's like a huge problem when it comes to cheating, when it comes to people feeling like, oh, I don't trust this person. I don't really want to, I don't really know about this person, things like that. Like, it's like, you just got to be in control of everything. You understand? And if you are feeling confused or if you're feeling like you're not in control of a situation, you're going to try to have a one up. That's when cheating comes in. It's like a test. It's like an exam. Okay? You didn't study the night before. So you already thinking in your head like, damn, I'm going to fail. My teacher gonna give me a D. So what you gonna do? I ain't getting no goddamn D. Let me write on my hand the answers to this math test. Okay? And I'm gonna cheat my way through this test because I'd be damned if I fail, even though I didn't study. That's what that is. That's what that is. What type of people are likely to cheat? Like, what type of people are likely to cheat? Everybody. Everybody can cheat. Everybody can cheat. But if we're going to talk like likely, or, there's a possibility that one type of person might cheat more than others, I would definitely say narcissistic people. I would definitely say narcissistic people are ready to cheat. And then I will add on to that lonely hearted people who feel like they're lonely, people who don't know how to fill the void of being by themselves. Okay. Hear me out. If you're with a person, you know that they're cheating, or you feel like they're cheating, or you've caught them cheating. Okay. You're going to go and cheat if you're this type of person, if you're a loner or if you're a narcissist. You're going to go and match energy before leaving the situation because you're afraid to be alone. You're afraid to actually address the real elephant in the room. So you would rather go and match energy and become a cheater or become whatever you want to become before being a stand-up dude or a stand-up female and saying, this is not for me. And that's what I mean by that. Lonely hearts and narcissistic people. Narcissistic people, they're going to do what they want to do, period. And they're going to make you feel like you the reason why they did what they did. That's what that energy is. But lonely hearts become cheaters a lot of the times, reacting off of cheaters, or they may start to shit first because they are lonely hearted people. They do not feel that they are loved. They do not feel that people love them the way that they should be loved. And that the way people are showing them that they're loved. They don't believe it. They don't believe it. Does success equate to cheating? Does success equate to cheating? We are always talking about how successful men have multiple women and they cheat. Successful women are looked upon and frowned upon as if they have thousands of men, as if they have all of this time to have thousands of men. And the same with a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Like, I know y'all be out here cheating more than women, but I'm still going to give y'all the benefit of the doubt once tonight. Like, successful men don't always got time to cheat either. If you're a real successful man, you require a lot. You understand what I'm saying? And discipline is one of them. And like I said, if you're a real successful man, you have the discipline. So you ain't got time to be out here cheating or willy-nilly acting all wild and crazy. Like, you don't got time for that. You know? So no, success does not equate to cheating. Success equates to whole and healthy. Whole and healthy. That's what success equates to, not cheating. Cheating is not whole and healthy. Cheating got too many damn consequences to be whole and healthy. And too many risks. Okay, that's what I mean by consequences. It has too many risks and it has too many consequences. That's not whole and healthy. Okay, I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear on that. Why do people cheat on people they love? Why do people cheat on people they love? I think we answered that question already. I don't think that they love them. I don't think that they love them. No, I don't think that they're in love with them. Because you can still love people. You can love people from a distance. You can love people for forever. Like, they say if it's real love, it don't go away. But I say if you love somebody and you still love them, like, it doesn't matter what type of situation that you're in. Like, you're going to always have that love for them. You know what I'm saying? So, but people in relationships that are saying that they love each other and they're in relationships, they are losing love for this person that they're in a relationship with if they are cheating on them. And they are gaining love in another area. Or even in the same area. And if they're gaining love in the same area, then they are definitely losing love from the person before. They're falling out of love. They are losing love for this person. You can probably love, of course you can love more than one person, because let's take ourselves out of relationships. Like, we love people all the time. We love our friends, we love our kids, we love our families, we love our moms, we love this, but we also love everyone differently. And the capacity of love is completely different. Am I lying? Like, I'm not. We love completely different. So they either falling out of love or they not loving the same. They definitely not loving the person the same anymore. No, they're not. Do not believe the hype. You are not in love with two women the same way. No, you are not. Stop. No, you're not. And you might be in love with two people that are benefiting you. You're in love with the benefits of what two people are doing for you. Or you love the benefits of what two people are doing for you, but you're not loving the both of them. You're probably lusting one, loving another, loving one, lust. I don't know. I don't know. But it ain't the same. That's something that I do know. It's not the same. Why do people cheat? Okay, so another reason I do think that people cheat on people that they love, right, is childhood traumas, right? It all goes deeper rooted. Like, we all have childhood traumas, okay? And we all are reacting and staying in a space of stagnation when it comes to our childhood traumas. Okay, we know that already. Okay, so emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, etc., has to also do with the fact of why people cheat. There's no other way to say it, especially emotional abuse. Okay, that is the reason for a lot of things. Emotional abuse. It's sad, but it's true. The lack of communication, boredom, personal insecurities has been stated as reasons why people will cheat. Is this true? People will cheat and make up any reason to cheat. So I can't really say what's true and what's not. All I can say is like, what I know is what. But if you start like trying to like dissect like every single other thing in regards to cheating and things of that nature, like anybody can make up anything as the reason why they cheat. And that's where the what I was gonna say, that's where the specifics come in. That's where the different scenarios come in and the specifics come in. Like, one size does not fit all comes in. So yes, it definitely could be a lack of communication. It could definitely be boredom. It could definitely be personal insecurities. Like, it could be all of those things. Like, right? It can definitely be all those things. But it's way deeper rooted, regardless. What does cheating do for our mental state? Makes us insecure. Makes us more violent. Makes us more dangerous. Makes us more neglectful, makes more trauma, makes more insecurities, makes a messy hot mess, definitely stagnates the legacies if you have families. Fucks up your brain. Stress messes with your mental state. And cheating causes stress on all parties involved. That's another thing. It causes longevity of distress and trauma within the family dynamic if there's a family. Okay. And there's always a family, because even if it's not kids, there's like a mom who cares about their daughter. There's like a father who cares about his daughter. There's like, there's a sister who cares about her brother. There's a family in general. And if one person is stressing, and we all know if you care about the person, you're going to stress too. You're going to stress worrying about them stressing. What can we learn from cheating? So the $1 billion question of the night. What can we learn from cheating? I have learned from cheating that you do not have to cheat. Cheating is a weakness. It is not a strength. Cheating is I don't know, like it causes way more harm than necessary. Cheating is not conducive to power. Okay. And it does not build or structure anything. It has no growth. Okay. You will literally stay stagnant in the realm of cheating. Okay. And you are overworking and underpaid. Overworking and underpaid. Okay. So that is my take on cheating, guys, on Drop the Mic Live Mic. I noticed that I did not have much of an audience tonight, which is fine. When I discuss these tough topics and these tough conversations, there are a lack of individuals that are present. And that also allows me to understand where we are still in the world and where our thought process is still in the world. And like I said, it is definitely ghetto out here dating. Okay. So I need you guys to stay true. I need you guys to be safe. And I need you guys to continue to share this live and serve your purpose each and every day, guys. All right. If you learn nothing on today, understand this. Love is love and truth is truth. Mwah.